Hello everyone, welcome to Mega Discourse where literature meets excellence. So in today's video, we will talk about that how to prepare for UGC NET paper 1 and how to boost score. If you prepared smartly, then it is easy to score 60 plus and 70 plus. So we will take an overview on each unit. As we know that we have 10 units in our paper 1 like teaching aptitude, research aptitude, communication, DI, higher education system, etc. So we will overview one by one. Let's get started. In our unit 1 teaching aptitude, actually this unit checks your conceptual knowledge and theoretical knowledge on teacher and learner interaction, on learner's behavior, on teaching methods. They can ask questions such as what type of method can be used for humanities, on what is reflective teaching, so and so. So for this unit, prepare your short notes and analyze PYQs. I must say analyze PYQs for all 10 units and then prepare short notes so that you can revise it frequently. Earlier, I told you in my previous video as next unit is unit 2 research aptitude. So in this unit, actually they test our factual knowledge, they test our conceptual knowledge. So they can ask questions on types of research, steps of research, and referencing style, like what is the first step in research, or which referencing style is used in humanities, what is difference between quantitative and qualitative method. So these type of questions in my paper when I have given my exam. So I got questions from fallacies and I got questions from sampling. So prepare these type of questions, analyze p-values. Again, I must tell. The next unit is comprehension. I love this unit because if you have understanding of reading and if you have good reading skill, then you can score full in unit. So practice one or two comprehension daily. They can give 5 questions from one comprehension, so you can score easily good in this comprehension unit. The next unit is mathematical reasoning and aptitude. Now, this unit checks questions on percentage, profit, and loss, coding, decoding, such type of questions will there. So don't fear maths. Practice 10 or 15 questions daily from PYQs and from another such resources. You can also watch free videos available on YouTube as well. The next unit is logical reasoning, as the title signifies logical. So make notes, short notes on Indian logic concepts, notes on arguments, premises, and conclusions. So questions are both concepts and analytical. So like understand difference between deductive interactive method, general to specific, specific to general. And memorize the Indian logic terms like Ketu Bhasha, Praman, etc. The next unit is communication. Obvious as the title signifies, communication of verbal and non-verbal communication. What are the communication barriers? What are the classroom interaction? You can have questions on sender, receiver, message channel. You have questions on common barrier like semantic and psychological. So practice these type of questions in the unit. Our next unit is data interpretation. Don't fear maths, as I told you. Practice DI questions daily. You will get graph, you will get chart, tables, 5 questions from a particular DI question. When I have given my exam in December 2024, I got a question from DI, which is not easy to solve. And I try to solve it 2 or 3 times. And we know that time is short question. So I left the question. So in conclusion, I want to say if you're good at maths, then you can take chance. But if you are not and if you are so, then please don't try it because there's shortage of time and it depends on the subject, maybe lengthy, maybe easy to get. So if you know and if you can solve it, just try once or twice and then move to next question. Now, the next unit is information and communication. It is on ICT, that communication interaction, and digital tools, online education, government policies like MOOC, SWAM Prabha. So you can get detailed question on that. To revise ICT abbreviations and stay updated with new digital education platforms. And the next unit 9 is people development and environment. So you can get questions which is related to environment, environmental issue, sustainable development goals, MDGs, human population demographics. So in this unit, actually you should know the basic understanding of people development and environment. And it is very easy to score it. Okay. So climate change, SDG, environmental policy, make short notes on them, analyze PYQs, and watch YouTube videos. Earlier, I told you in my previous video, you can watch it in which I have talked about it, how I cracked my net exam and what are my strategies for paper 1 and paper 2, especially paper 2 English subject. So I watch video of Inculcate Learning and Kumar Bharat for paper 1. And I must say, if you have basic understanding, then you can go through their videos and it helps you a lot. I also used to study KVS Madan, but after basic understanding, I watched their video. Last but not the least, the next unit is unit 10, that is higher education system. So this part covers Indian education system, their policies, bodies like UGC, AICTE, and AAC. So in this unit, you have to cover important years, act, committees. So they are often asked directly. So these are the roadmap for paper 1, that how to prepare it. So this paper is about the concept, it about the clarity, it is about the consistency. It is not about the cramming and the rotten cramming. Actually, we do again practice MCQs, practice PYQs, revise short notes, and give one more test if you want to. So if you found this video helpful, then like this video, share this video with your friend, and subscribe to Mega Discourse, and comment below your UGC paper 1 target, and let's click UGC together.